been recently, but it's like, damn.
Take me to my point of let's look at you guys' goals the weekend.
Yeah, finished. It was an own goal, clean,
the second
and the
one
second one was
a
defensive error, clean.
So the game is nil-nil.
It's nil-nil.
Yeah, no.
You guys went
You guys couldn't break us down.
No.
We're not taking down your ranks.
Let's go.
We're not taking down your ranks.
No.
You guys are better team. It's fine, guys. Let's wrap up Chelsea and Burnley.
Fucking shit.
Chelsea and Burnley.
Because of that bullshit, you come and tell me.
Chelsea.
What did you guys do against us?
Nothing.
Exactly. So we were the better team. But the fact that we were able to get the ball in the final was dope as fuck. You guys couldn't get to the final. You guys couldn't get to the final. The fact that we got across
But I'm not
and we got a
defending
goal,
United.
and the fact that we brought the best into Bailey. Back with it again. It's another episode. Ball with us. My nigga Guta, MK. And we got a dope ass feature right here on the left. Mr. Miyagi. Yeah man, you know, cause I mean, you got the facts, bro. He's a Man U fan, by the way, so we good to
Sorry,
go,
Mama,
yeah.
for cursing on what thought.
So yeah, we're ready to go in. So it's just a quick review on the weekend's games, which we believe was lit.
The Premier League games.
Premier League games, yeah, specifically.
It was a shake.
It was a big shake. But we had Southampton and Aston Villa Friday night. 1-0 to Southampton. Thoughts?
That was sad, man, for Aston Villa, bro. 5 games out.
Yeah, they lost
Just
5
like that,
games.
5 games. That's 5 L's. But yeah, no, Southampton was a big
Southampton did
to
well.
be
But
honest,
I expected Southampton to win.
I did also.
Because they're on form.
Yeah.
It's like their second win in a row now.
I
how
did
can you
also
guys
beat
man
man.
for.
But Aston Villa said though, like, 5 guys.
you know, I still I'm going back to what you say about you were comparing Aston Villa and, you know, but it's fine, let's not get into that, but yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. As I said, you know,
So
but
Dean Smith rightfully
I see
sacked
it as
after
I genuinely.
Five.
Nah, bro, I don't believe in that.
I doubt
dog.
it. You know, I doubt it because I feel yes, Donnarumma had a bad loss. You understand, and the Kings Southampton 1-0, but you also need to consider the fact that he's. I feel like in terms of youth, bro, he's growing the team quite well.
Who's the youth?
And also the form.
Which youth?
Your Watkins, your fucking Jacob Ramsey.
That's not really. That's one.
That's not one dog. Even dog. I'm not clear with.
Bro, basically for me.
But there's like that number 22 striker dog. He's like he's also on from. They played him in not in the Premier League, but they played him in the side cup.
Yeah, I saw that.
You know what I mean? So he's growing it. For me personally,
Since the championship, imagine, dog.
since
Since
the
the championship,
Aston
he's
Villa, dog,
taken
I
this
mean-
team, dog.
Dog, this is what I think.
And then they cut him after 5 games. Yeah, sure, 5 games. It's
This
deep,
is
but
what I
then
think.
what?
This
A whole
is what-
sacking.
This is what I think about Villa, dog. They were a Grealish team.
Yeah, facts.
They were a Grealish team.
And now that he's gone, like there's a hole there that's missing.
They were a
A
Grealish
big
team,
one.
bro.
Yeah,
It shows.
Man, I mean,
shows.
let's be honest. You know, Aston Villa. I mean, that can happen to any like not top 6 team because of the
Okay,
fact
true.
that
Yeah,
if you have a player that you know you depend on, because they were depending on Grealish. That's right.
Yeah.
They were dependent, and if you lose that, obviously there's gonna be flops. It's gonna be hard to replace a player.
But with the players he bought, dog, Leon Bailey.
Yeah, but then like
you
what?
can't- you
1
can't-
or 2 games,
you
you were
can't-
shining.
you
Where's
can't-
it now?
He got injured.
You clearly can't compare
Got
Grealish to
injured,
Grealish, though.
dude.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah,
But
you
dog, he
can't.
bought like how many? 4 or 5 players
Exactly.
to fill that space.
Anyway, that's Southampton and Aston Villa cleared 1-0. That was a very
It's an expectable
result, you say.
Expectable result.
okay. That's true. Anyway, jumping into
Saturday.
The first fixture.
first game of Saturday.
The first fixture.
Wait.
The Manchester City derby.
Manchester derby.
Oh shit.
Manchester City. Yo.
But it was a Manchester City.
Clearly, yeah.
Manchester became blue, bro.
It was one-sided.
Manchester became blue.
But okay, guys, let's be honest. That game was also boring at the same time.
Because of Man United.
Yeah, like look, don't get me wrong. City outplayed us and they scored 2 goals. But in second half, it was just passing. It was just a
And that's
passing
the
game.
thing. That's the thing with City, dog. They don't entertain.
It was just a passing
That's
game.
what I'm saying.
The game was really boring because of Man City.
Okay, fine.
They can't entertain.
They waxed us, fair.
They have the ball, but you can't
They waxed
entertain.
us.
Like we really got waxed.
You can't
It wasn't that
entertain.
Liverpool waxing, but it was
Yeah,
very
we got waxed
one-sided.
clean.
It was very
We know
one-sided.
our problems.
Yeah,
We can't keep on coming and telling you about
but
problems.
still,
No,
like
bro.
that game was boring.
City are whack.
Both
Like,
teams
you know,
were playing boring
genuinely,
football. Thank you very much.
you know, we got all the Man United opinions. I haven't even got to speak for Man City. But,
Speak on, bro.
You know, I know it's gonna seem, you know, very fucked up because I'm filled with Man United energy here.
I will
but
take your opinion, though.
anyway, you know, I have to say, like, yes, you know, Manchester United was winning the derbies for many years.
Exactly.
You know, and yeah, no doubt, but you can't take that away, you know. And Man City was, I feel like we were very badly affected by the signing of Pep and also by not getting a clinical full-on striker. You know, yes, and that is Pep's fault, that is City's fault. It falls under Pep for making $100 million signing.
No, but when you waxed United, when we waxed you had a strike.
No, listen. No, listen to what I'm saying. But now, yeah, you did that, but we wrecked y'all now and we didn't have a striker. Yeah, so you need to realize that besides Man U being off form, right? There were many times when Man United was off form, but they came in and still beat City in the derby, right? But I just feel like at this point, there's a lot of things wrong with Man United, and it's gonna be very hard for you guys to beat top teams.
Because of Ole.
Now, besides, or even the team,
Nah.
playing the team.
Ole must go.
But
Ole
anyway,
must
you know,
go. Ole must go. Straight.
That was a very
Like, what's the
touched.
point? Okay, so what's your point?
My
basically?
point is that City, as much as they play basic football, because let's be honest, bro, basic football is passing. That's the first thing any team. That's the first. Yeah,
basic football.
Yeah,
is football.
Yeah, no, on the ground. No.
So you're telling me Burnley is not basic football?
I think it's because Pep adapted that tiki-taka.
Let me finish my
because he's
point.
always known that.
Let me finish my
especially
point.
when he was manager of Bayern.
Wait.
Let me finish my point. If Man United shit, bro.
Finish your point, because I want to get to your point.
Yeah, as I was saying, right? Man City plays a very like they play a positional game. Like everybody knows that. Passing. One thing that doesn't make them entertaining, yes, Man City, like I can admit, bro, like there are games where like you can see the passing is top or like the position is 90, whatever, you know, but they're not entertaining for the fact that they don't have a striker. That's my opinion. Okay. For the fact, because I feel like had they had someone, because you remember with like the Aguero times, bro, like, you know, City was like, you know, you would be entertained to watch City, dog, and now you're watching City now. You're like, you expect Foden to score, you expect the brain, and you don't get that thing to be like, shit, he's gonna cross it in the 90s, gonna be a like, when last time you score with the header, bro? Yes, it's been recently, but it's like, damn.
Takes me to my point of, let's look at you guys' goals the weekend.
Yeah, fair enough.
It was
an own goal, clean,
the second
and the
one
second one was
a
defensive error, clean.
So the game is nil.
It's nil-nil.
Yeah,
You guys couldn't break us down.
No.
We're not taking down your game.
Decisions now.
We're not taking down your game.
No.
You guys are a better team. Okay, but it's fine, guys.
Let's wrap up.
Let's wrap up. Chelsea and Burnley.
Fucking shit.
Chelsea and Burnley.
Because of that bullshit, you come and tell me.
Burnley.
What did you guys do against us?
Nothing.
Exactly. So we were the better team at the end of the day. The fact that we were able to get the ball in the final was dope as fuck. You guys couldn't get to the final. You guys couldn't get to the final. The fact that we got across the and we got a goal. And the fact that we brought the first thing to Bailey. The fact that you don't blame us. Bailey's weak. The fact that he didn't get the goal, he's weak. Don't talk to me. You lost. Last point. Man City, we went head to head and Man City won done. Clean. What? Yeah. Clean.
With an own goal, though.
Okay, guys.
Another clean goal.
An error. 2 errors. A defender and a keeper.
Who has the point? Who has the point? Let's move on.
Anyway, Chelsea and Burnley.
Disappointed
that they drew. I think Chelsea should have won.
Chelsea are a bit shaky for me because now a lot of people are starting to look at Chelsea as the best team, of course, in the Premier League. People are starting to say that, but then they have these moments, they have these little moments where
Chelsea actually won this game clean if it wasn't for Pope.
Yeah,
Pope was saving.
He saved Burnley hard.
Pope saved Burnley
hard.
I feel like,
and I think they scored with their first shot. Look at that.
I feel like that goes back to the Brentford and Chelsea game as well, you know, because
Mendy was saving
Chelsea.
Mendy was saving Chelsea, yes, bro. Because Brentford was.
Shout out to Brentford for that
they
game.
broke Chelsea.
That game was really entertaining.
They literally broke it. It was entertaining. But anyway, to be honest about Chelsea, dog, I could say, you know, every big team, bro, has their bad days. You know, like
that wasn't necessarily a bad day.
No, it wasn't a bad
Burnley
day.
a tough team. Remember, they're a very aggressive team as well.
They play an aerial threat. That's why. But they like aerial threating, dog. And I feel like that's the biggest thing that kills a lot of teams. Aerial threat of Burnley is insane.
It's insane.
Insane, bro. But that's a draw. So
Palace.
Crystal Palace and Wolves.
Vieira!
Yeah,
What do you say?
Patrick,
What do you mean, dog?
They got them on
Can I say something,
Something's
guys?
missing at Wolves.
What do you mean there's something? Dog, Wolves are strong.
Wolves are strong, dog.
I know Vieira.
Vieira is a
No
good
doubt
coach.
about it. Wolves are a
He's
strong
a
team.
good coach.
Vieira is a good coach.
Okay, Wolves are a strong team, but like it feels like Joe, they don't always get it together all the time.
Yeah, especially when they are away.
But I think the
Only with
odds,
home games.
but I think the odds of this game is Crystal Palace. To be honest,
Nah, I feel like
I
it was
genuinely-
Wolves,
Yeah, it was Wolves.
I genuinely don't.
A lot of people did think it was Wolves, but then people are underestimating Crystal Palace. So yeah.
I don't think they're after the City win. In fact, Crystal Palace since they beat City.
But let's be honest, dog.
Yeah,
Can I? Okay, no, let's not go.
From-
But it's the Premier League, guys. Let's get to the
Premier
next
League.
fixture. You know, that's what it is.
Norwich, Brentford,
Oh, surprise!
and then they
Surprise.
Surprise!
Then
I
you
thought
have
Brentford was gonna win straight.
High score.
I was even saying 3-0.
because
No, no, they haven't been. They lost.
And my
they lost-
player
But they're not
Season
winning
was-
their games.
They lost
But
two
they're
games
such a
were
big
like-
squad.
The last two games were not consistent.
We're not
with it.
consistent, yeah.
So I feel like
but
against
against
Norwich.
against Norwich,
no, but since you see, that's the
and
thing.
after
right?
the performance that they put against Chelsea,
You know what you need to
it's
realize, right?
difficult.
Gents? You know what you need to realize about the Premier League, right? I feel like all of us here, we know Premier League is tough.
Yeah.
You can't underestimate any team, whether they lost, whether they bro, like any team can come up from, you know. So I feel like with Norwich, bro, Norwich has good players,
Yeah.
genuinely speaking, bro. You know, but they just don't get that structure right to be able to play as a team and attack. And I feel like that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest reason why they wasn't
So you blame the coach.
So you blame the coach.
Blame the coach.
That's right.
After that,
It's very unfortunate that like he got fired right
fact that
as
he's
the
gone.
win.
Let's be honest,
Like,
every
that's
transition
been
of the
good,
coach,
But dog, they won, but they stayed 20th. So what's the point?
they went-
Yeah.
So it makes sense. It does make sense.
But I feel like the transition of a coach moving to a team of fakes, a team, bro, you know, you
Yeah.
can't. So I feel like that kind of affected Norwich. But anyway, Brighton and Newcastle. Damn, bro, 1-1.
Right.
Hectic.
And there's always hype about Brighton, but manje.
Brighton, not because Brighton was top
team,
four.
bro.
When they started
They're
this time,
top
they were
team.
top four.
Brighton
bro.
low-key.
But a lot of people were
playing
expecting.
City.
A lot of people were expecting.
I feel like had it not been,
Newcastle to be
I feel like
one.
had it not been for the red card, it could have went to the
Newcastle
Premier
also had that new manager bounce. Eddie Howe was in the stands.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Eddie Howe. I don't really know
Trying
much
to
about
impress,
him,
they were
but
trying to
can he
impress.
do the most? That's the thing.
Eddie
Because
Howe.
especially with the investments
Dog, you
that are
remember,
going
you
in.
remember the Bournemouth team that had Aki?
Yeah,
The
Nathan.
team that was waxing, also waxed City 3-2 when
Yeah.
they came back from behind, waxed
Yeah.
City 3-2.
And when I bought
It was
yeah,
so
yeah.
fire, bro. Under Eddie Howe, so I feel like
Eddie Howe's a good, he's a good
He's
sign,
good,
he's a
yeah.
good manager.
I think Newcastle draw. That's a kind of a tight one to be honest. Because as much as we were looking
Yeah.
down on Newcastle, bro, Newcastle still remains
yeah.
a fire team. Genuinely,
They have more players also. Though.
They do.
That's why I believe Eddie Howe will do something.
They
with
got
those
the
players.
money.
And they have their money.
Ching, ching.
How will they survive?
Better rabbit
January,
money.
though. Because January can come, they could be bottom. They buy players just to go to number
I mean,
13.
to be honest,
I mean number 18.
to be honest,
They
I
still get
genuinely don't
relegated.
think
That's
Newcastle
not-
will be bottom. I don't think
they'll be bottom.
I don't think so.
But I don't think they're gonna splash in
so,
Jan.
bro.
I don't think they're not gonna
Time.
splash.
I think it needs time.
Maybe they'll buy maybe one or two players, but I don't think they will like buy like expensive ones. Maybe like a good like just a good.
Yeah.
Alright. Everton and Tottenham.
Hey, the Conte debut.
Very disappointing game.
I expected
That
Tottenham
was a
to
very
win.
disappointing game. And
Nah,
for-
Nah, I expected
I
Everton.
expected Tottenham.
I think a draw is a fair result.
It's a fair
It is
result.
risky, but I
Yeah.
expected Tottenham to win.
Why?
Like obviously new manager thingies, you know, coming.
But it
in.
wasn't his first game, bro. Like his
It
first
was,
game
it was his first game in
it was
Premier
his
League.
first
Second
game.
was
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like Premier
Yeah, but the
League,
energy, yeah, I get what you mean.
But you
Because
can't
normally
come-
it
you
does,
can't-
it does.
and they didn't even
Bro,
play bad. They
this-
played really well.
This was a
actually.
Premier
not
League,
that
bro.
bad.
You can't
Not
just
that
come
And
out
Everton
and
was on
just.
top.
But then do we
Everton
trust?
was on top of
Nah, Everton. I get it. They're on form now. Like Everton.
And
But
I
do
feel
we
like-
trust Conte
I
to
feel
like
like-
really?
I feel like
iron
the-
out?
100%.
I feel like the red card also affected them. I feel like the
The
red
card
card
was kind of late on, wasn't it?
Yeah, no.
But that challenge.
That challenge was brutal.
Now we need to
Guys,
search
don't try that at
We need
home,
to
eh?
search that.
Don't try that at home.
Yeah. Leeds and Leicester City.
Kinda, I said Leicester it was gonna wax, and they didn't.
Yeah, I said
we said Leeds.
You guys said Leeds.
Yeah.
H, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
so,
that was also a disappointing result.
It's fair.
It is fair.
It's a fair result.
It is fair, dog.
Plus, Bielsa
How big
needs
they-
a little something, you know?
Yeah.
Needs a little something, dog.
Yeah.
Like, he's
Amazing
not
goals,
been
by
doing the
both
most.
goals were
Yeah,
amazing.
both goals. That
Spectacular.
Rafinha free kick, bro.
Oh, key boy. The Harvey Barnes finish after that.
Yeah, no.
Oh, what?
You don't show them, you don't show them.
Harvey Barnes.
It's mad.
Arsenal and Watford.
Look, guys.
Man.
Look, guys. Arsenal.
Arsenal just got a lifeline here in this game. But they're
No, man.
I
Arsenal is
know.
playing well.
Dog, how
Arsenal is
many
playing
places
well.
have they made up, dog?
Arsenal is
Since
playing
they were
well.
20
Arsenal is playing well. We
They
can't
made
say
up
that.
150
Arsenal
million.
are
playing well.
The fact that they use a youth team, bro.
Yeah,
The fact that they use a youth team.
But then we'll see against really strong.
That's what I was saying last
Yeah.
time. I said I want to
Yeah,
see
you,
them against
yeah,
these strong
you guys
opponents.
are playing Arsenal after Chelsea. I think the next month.
We're not next thing.
So
Arteta always beats Man United.
yeah, he does.
It's another
Yeah,
thing.
he always does. He has a great record against
Against United.
1-0 Watford, so that was Watford got a red card, so it seemed like they might have got affected and they're playing Man United next, so we'll see how that goes, after a loss.
I had this game.
West Ham and Liverpool. Shake my hand. Shake my hand.
Yo, got it
What?
right.
We got it
Roll the
right.
clip. Roll the clip.
Roll that clip.
Yeah, that was a tight game, a very close game, bro. I have to say.
I could feel it in the atmosphere that look, something's gonna happen.
But like,
something's gonna happen.
Like Liverpool almost came back.
They did.
So close.
Especially with Mane's last minute.
Even Origi, Divock Origi.
Origi's goal.
Origi has always been the super sub a lot of the times for Liverpool.
But
He's been
even
there.
Trent's free kick,
But
though.
this is what I want
The
to
way
see, bro.
Salah set that position and he just curved it in. They couldn't even, bro. That was
West Ham are on fire right
Now
now.
they are.
West Ham.
No,
Plus
no.
Liverpool couldn't deal with them aerially, dog. All the goals. Both,
That was
two
good
goals,
tactics
both
by
goals,
David
yeah.
Moyes. The team
Imagine
had a
having
good
Van
tactic.
Dijk,
Two goals, the last
and
goal,
you can't defend.
Yeah,
The first
swag.
and the last goal.
Liverpool swag in this game.
So for the weekend,
No
though,
offense,
right?
no
this
offense,
game.
no
For this
offense to
game.
Liverpool fans, but
I know in
Last
this game.
weekend.
yeah, to say
Last
that
weekend.
to say that
stand up. Swag. Everyone started taking us. I'm scared of those guys, bro. Anyways.
but to say that West Ham is the only team that beat Liverpool by far is not in the Premier League, right?
Is it?
Yeah,
Nah, this wasn't Liverpool's first L.
It wasn't Liverpool's
isn't
first
it?
there.
In the Premier League,
Mm-mm.
bro, it's Liverpool's
This
first
season.
L.
Oh, if it's not else,
This is their first. This is their first loss. This is their first loss.
Is it?
now.
Yeah, it's
No.
their first
They've been
goal.
drawing in the Premier League.
telling you,
But
man.
why do you think this game was such a
It
big
is-
deal?
yeah.
It's because it was their first
Well,
loss
shout out
this
to
season.
West Ham, my
No,
boy.
dog.
It
It
was
wasn't
I'm
this
telling
season.
you,
It wasn't, bro.
Boy, check.
Go check
up,
every
go
single
up. Liverpool
display
team,
that right
you
now.
will see.
It wasn't,
I'm
dog.
telling
Liverpool have an L
you,
somewhere.
they don't have
No,
an L.
they've
They
had
They
draws
don't
and
have
wins
an
this
L,
whole
bro.
How
time.
are they not top with no L's?
Because they've had a lot of draws. They've had
And
a lot of draws.
Chelsea had a lot of wins, bro.
Does Chelsea have an L?
Chelsea has
Chelsea
a
has
yeah.
L's. But they've been
We gave Chelsea an
Oh,
L.
you ex
Since-
Chelsea. You ex Chelsea.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I don't think Liverpool.
They don't have an L.
That was
my
their
G.
first
That was the big
First
Shout
L.
out West Ham. No.
Big,
Shout out West Ham.
Shout out
bro.
West
Fucking
Ham.
big things, man.
That's why I said I. That's why I linked
Yeah, but
with you. I was like, I
they're
could
gonna
feel
drop
it.
after International Week. West Ham are gonna drop though.
I also believe.
After the
I don't think
test.
West Ham will be consistent like that. I doubt it.
Yeah, they're gonna drop.
Genuinely.
Shout out to them. 3-2
But shout out to a clean weekend. Please give us your thoughts on what you think about the games and what you think about the derby
Comment
and the
down
West Ham
below.
and Liverpool game, man. Give us your thoughts. Alright, so that was our review of the Premier League
It's still
weekend.
there, preview, dog. Dino boy.
It's my boy.
Entire video
we say review.
Okay, let's go. Okay, we cut. Shot 2.
Should I, or
Nah, let's leave it rolling.
Just leave it rolling.
Alright, so that was the review of the Premier League weekend and the epic games that we all got an opportunity to watch. Please do give us your thoughts on how. No, I did fucking wrap up, bro.
You did, Rapper.
I'm
I
sorry,
said it, dog. You
dog.
saying the same thing.
Fuck, bro. I did wrap up. Go with us. Go with us. You know what it is.
I got it.